talk about the debt ceiling has finally once again re-entered, the media. We hit our debt ceiling limit quite a while ago, and ever since then, there's been some back and forth negotiations, but this week things really kind of heated up. House Republicans have a bill that they're willing to put forward that is not going to be acceptable to the Biden administration. But Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz made it very clear on his Firebrand podcast this week that he would not vote for any debt ceiling increase unless it screwed over poor people. Now, this is a statement that Matt Gaetz has made multiple times throughout this whole debt ceiling crisis, and even before that. Matt Gaetz wants to make sure that, by God, poor people, low-income Americans, y'all better suffer even more than you are now, or else I am going to hold the entire economy hostage, is the message that Matt Gaetz is sending out. So what does he want to do? He wants to increase the work requirements in order for Americans to receive SNAP benefits, food stamps. Now, we already have work requirements in place for federal food stamp benefits, and most states actually have even tougher work requirements on top of that. And as a result of it, we're looking at more than 70% of people receiving SNAP benefits who are working. Matt Gaetz's, squabble with these working people is that they're not working enough, because the federal benefits say that anyone ages 18 to 49 able to work and who have no dependents are now required to work at least 80 hours per month, which is, about 20 hours per week. Matt Gaetz says, whoa, that's not good enough. You can't have a part-time job and get food stamps. You need to be working your fingers to the damn bone. You need to be out there night and day working your butt off in order to get these food stamp benefits. And that's somehow your fault, not the job market, not the economy. It's your fault because you're being too lazy, even though, as I said, the statistics prove Matt Gaetz wrong. But he doesn't care, because he said in the podcast, an essential element to get my vote for any increase in the debt limit would be enacting work requirements starting in fiscal year 2024, not 2025, as the legislation is currently written. Otherwise, it's a no vote from me. So even though the legislation currently already has Matt Gaetz's work requirements in it, he's pissed off because they don't go into effect until 2025, and he wants them to go into effect in 2024. And he is willing to cost the economy, according to Moody's, possibly 7 million jobs in order to make sure that poor people suffer. Matt, do you realize how many more people are actually going to need those food stamp benefits if your food stamp proposal goes through? I mean, did you not think that out? Like, are you really that dumb? Yes, he is. Matt Gaetz is a very stupid individual. 7 million jobs is what we're projected to lose if we do not get that debt ceiling raised. That includes 1 million in the first month, then another 7 million in the couple of months after that as part of the ripple effect throughout the United States economy. Economists are predicting it will plunge this country into a recession. We will lose billions upon billions of dollars every single month in economic activity, and that's where those ripple effects come through. Other layoffs, other firings will happen because of that, all so that Matt Gaetz can screw over poor people. Make no mistake, folks, that is what this is about. We could repeal the tax cuts that were passed in 2017 for the wealthy elite and corporations. But no, we're not going to touch those. Kevin McCarthy actually showed up at the New York Stock Exchange last Monday and assured those wealthy stock traders and all that no, we're not going to touch your tax breaks. We're going to make the poor people pay for it instead. Even though those tax breaks cost the economy or the country about $50 billion more per year than the SNAP benefits. But Matt Gaetz is okay with that. He's okay with kicking 10 million people off the food stamp program, which is how many would be kicked off under his requirements, which includes, by the way, 3 million kids. 3 million kids. Now, I know, Matt Gaetz, you don't have kids, but you're willing to let other people's kids go hungry just so that you don't have to raise taxes on your wealthy donors and your family. I mean, let's not forget, you're a Nepo baby. That's the only reason you're in the position you're in now. Your dad was a major player in Florida politics, and of course, the name recognition. It's what, got you out of that DUI. All of it. Just because of who your daddy was. And now, millions of low-income Americans may have to suffer. Their children may have to go hungry just because you got a job because of who your daddy was. Ain't America great? Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.